Alright, let's talk something that keeps you safe every single time you hit the road: your car's brakes. Ever wondered what actually happens when you press that pedal? Let's break it down step by step. First up, when you push the brake pedal with your foot, you're not just pushing a piece of metal. You're starting a chain reaction that brings a 2-ton machine to a stop. The pedal is connected to a device called the master cylinder. This is basically the heart of your braking system. When you press down, the master cylinder pushes brake fluid through pipes through hoses. This fluid is super important because it doesn't compress, so it transfers your force directly to the brakes at each wheel. Let's zoom in on one wheel. Most cars today use disc brakes. Picture a spinning metal disc, called a rotor, attached to the wheel. Clamping down on that rotor is something called a caliper. Inside the caliper are brake pads. Think of them like tough, heat-resistant sandwiches. When you hit the brakes, the fluid pressure forces the caliper's pistons to squeeze those pads against the rotor. The friction between the pads and the spinning rotor is what slows the car down. Now some cars, especially older ones, use drum brakes on the rear wheels. Here, the brake fluid pushes a set of curved shoes outward against the inside of a spinning drum. Same idea, friction slows things down. But what about stopping smoothly, not skidding out? That's where ABS anti-lock braking system comes in. If the system senses a wheel locking up, it quickly pulses the brakes on and off, faster than you could ever do with your foot. This keeps you in control, even in a panic stop. Let's recap. Pressing the pedal sends brake fluid from the master cylinder to each wheel. Calipers squeeze pads against rotors, shoes against drums, and friction does the rest. So next time you're cruising down the highway and need to slow down, remember? There's a whole lot of clever engineering happening under your foot. And that's how car brakes work, step by step. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more simple explanations of how the world works. Stay safe out there.